From the map, I can export this sitemap as PNG, PDF, CSV, or a text file. If I'm on the layout view, for example, I now have the options to export that layout. And from the design view, at the end of your project, you're going to have this beautiful design that's generated with AI, and you can download it as a HTML, PDF, or PNG. I can also click the share link. So the share link is a way to just create a public link that anybody can access without needing to log in. They can add comments and they can view any comments that you've marked public. Now, when I share this link, I can choose what is actually visible in it and if I want it to expire or not. And I can also turn the link on or off. When you click the top right here to open up the members panel, you can invite members by entering their email and clicking invite. And make sure as soon as you invite them that you add them to whatever room you want them to have access to, and that you specify whether they're a collaborator or viewer. Collaborator basically means that they can access all of the projects in that room and they can edit them and work on them, but they can't create new projects. Whereas a manager can create new projects. And of course, a viewer can only view and they can also comment on those projects, but they can't actually edit them. So just make sure you give them the right permission level and that you actually add them to the room so then when they come in, they actually have access. Otherwise, they'll have an account, but no access to what you added them to. So that's how you add members. You add them to the rooms that you want to add them to, and then they have access to all the projects for that room. It might seem complicated, but it's typically pretty simple. You're gonna just have one workspace you're gonna work inside of. You can create rooms for grouping members that you add together and also for grouping assets that you add inside that room. And in many cases, you can get away with just one room. If you're inside of one company that's all working together, just add all the projects and everything inside that room. And if you're working with multiple clients, just create a different room for each client, and then you can invite separate people to each of those rooms. So hopefully that's pretty clear. And as always, if you have any questions, you can click in the bottom right corner here. You can pull up support and ask us any questions that you might have, and we can help you out.